Getting set for the 6th from Red Shores in Charlottetown. Vance Cameron, it is the start of the pick 5, and they're lining up behind the Sherry's Heating Service starting gate. Up to you for the call.
Pick 5 begins with a field of 6, and they are Word Game, Driving That Train, RE's JJ, Cowboys Don't Cry, Funnel Bay Saul, and Pictonian Spartan, top of the stretch. Now approaching a start. The rough end pacing Cowboys Don't Cry is leaving to his outside is Funnel Bay Saul. To their inside is RE's JJ. 4 wide around the turn. Guarding the rail is Word Game. Then in 5th, Driving That Train and the trailer. Pictonian Spartan. Up the backstretch they go. RE's JJ for Steve Mason. From the outside, Cowboys Don't Cry coming to cover him up now. Cowboys Don't Cry takes the lead for Adam Murner now by 2 at the quarter. RE's JJ is 2nd. Word Game 3rd. Driving That Train into the turn 4th. 5th along the rail is Funnel Bay Saul, and the trailer on the outside, Pictonian Spartan. Lively tempo here, 28 and 2 opened it up. They swing off the turn, straighten down the stretch. They have the half mile in their sights. On the front end, Cowboys Don't Cry. In the 2-hole, RE's JJ. Word Game at the rail 3rd. Here comes Pictonian Spartan now, picking them off on the outside 4th. Driving That Train to the outside 5th. Now the trailer, Funnel Bay Saul is 6th. 58 and 1 was the half. Midway round the turn, Cowboys Don't Cry. He goes under urging now. Right alongside him, that is Pictonian Spartan, and he takes over the lead. Coming 3rd on the outside, Driving That Train. Moving up 4th from the outside is Funnel Bay Saul. Then in 5th, RE's JJ. Word Game is trailing on the outside. Pictonian Spartan made front. Now by 2. 3/4 in 1. 28 and 2. Driving the Train on the outside 2nd. Cowboys Don't Cry at the rail 3rd. Funnel Bay Saul is 4th, and they're homeward bound. It's Pictonian Spartan out in front. Cowboys Don't Cry 2nd. Driving the Train on the outside 3rd. Pictonian Spartan needs the line and finds the line to double up the Blue Knight. 2nd, that goes to Cowboys Don't Cry. Word Game came rallying late 3rd. 59 and 1.
Well, we're going to look at the replay here on Pictonian Spartan here for Jason Hughes. He had raced here Thursday night, left off the rail, finished 3rd, 59 and 2, and he went even better here this afternoon.
He was really good, and Peter, when you're hot, you're hot. The Blue Knight tonight came first up with him, and he raced a real game effort. 58 and 1 to the half, 128 and 2 to the 3/4 for a mile of 159 and 1, and what a nice trip he went. And I think Adam hangs on for 2nd there with Cowboys Don't Cry, and Walter was a really hard closing 3rd with Driving That Train.
Yeah, again, big move up the backstretch. He was able to look Cowboys Don't Cry in the eye and able to go on by and then fight him off at the end. So those two really raced the back half of the mile here. Pictonian Spartan wins it for Hughes, and we'll see Jason back in the winner's circle just a moment. And our honorees here are for race number 6, Aubrey Webster and Bill Lanigan. Aubrey Webster, an active breeder, owner, and trainer. Volunteer breeder, owner, trainer, and driver. Once defeated Aubrey Webster is an active breeder, owner, and trainer from his home in Morel with horses like T&G Road Trip, Town Breeze, and Abrion Breeze. Bill Lanigan, successful competitor in a local regional stakes program, and he bred the $300,000 winner known as Treasure. And Neil McKinnon has his family, has been active in owners for over 5 decades and campaigned Cape Breton Doug early in his career. Vance, up to you.
Into the winner's circle, Pictonian Spartan, pacing Black Hole 3 by Western Paradise from the All-American Native Dam, Pictonian Sapphire. On the Boyd McDonald Produce Limited Crapo and Dan Ross at Belfast. Danny McDonald does the training. Jason Hughes, the Blue Knight, doubles up after he picked him off for 5 yesterday at Summerside. So as Brother Kurt just said, when you're hot, you're hot. Colt gets a new pacing record, 1:59.1. Pictonian Spartan in the 6th.